Over the years, employee financial empowerment has come to take a significant position in companies. Beside other trainings such as retirement plans, entrepreneurship training has come to position itself indispensably between employers and employees. Total Nigeria PLC is one of such companies committed to investing in its workers and the Nigerian youths. Recently, Poshare Nigeria Limited took a similar step by giving entrepreneurship training to its members of staff. And so we decided to get the guest speaker, Mr. Joshua Owimi, who is the staff of Total Nigeria PLC, to share some thoughts with some of the employees out there.
What is the basic thing that has been described as entrepreneurship trainings?
Thank you very much. Entrepreneurship is something that is not very well understood. Yet it is something that is very important, very crucial to the development of the individual and the society. Entrepreneurship training essentially should have something to do with equipping people to have the capacity to own, to manage, and to organize a business for a profit and other objectives. Entrepreneurship comes with passion and commitment for an idea that one believes in. Entrepreneurship is the key and is the backbone of the economic development of emerging economies all over the world.
All right, so basically, sir, from this entrepreneurship training that we're talking about, who are the set of people that stands to benefit more?
Thank you very much for this question. Entrepreneurship training benefits those who are trained. Those who are trained have the opportunity to know the kind of businesses they can go into on their own. Those who are trained have the benefit of knowing how to manage a business. Those who are trained have the peace of mind knowing that there is something they will go into later in life. Entrepreneurship training benefits the employer also. The employer is a stakeholder. Employer benefits from the motivation that comes from the training given to the employees. The employer benefits from the productivity that will come out of the motivation. The employer benefits from the understanding that the employees have of a caring company that cares about their future. And of course, the society also benefits. Entrepreneurship leads to job creation. Entrepreneurship leads to innovation. It leads to creativity. It leads to market development. And at the end of the day, it can be said that it's a catalyst for economic growth and development. And of course, like we said, the trainers also benefit. The understanding that people have been empowered to own and manage their own business is a huge benefit, if you ask me, to the trainers.
Having gotten a good understanding of this entrepreneurship training, which I believe our viewers right now have assimilated, I want to ask, so what is the basic difference between the SMEs, this entrepreneurship, and small businesses?
Yes, thank you very much. The small business, okay, sometimes say small businesses or small medium-scale enterprises. Now, the definition of a small business has to do with the number of employees, the capital involved, and all that. That's what makes a business a small business. A small business can be run by anybody. You can set up a business and you're a business owner and fall under SME. For instance, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, they have the cash flow quadrant where you can be a business owner or an investor. So you can own a small business because the capital is less than 300 million, the employees less than 30, and so it's a small business. But entrepreneurship has to do with the ownership and the risk-taking that is involved. You have to own it, take the risk, take the reward. So the entrepreneur is the one that is bringing the idea into fruition as distinct from a small business. But an entrepreneur usually will start small. And so to that extent, you have some similarity. An entrepreneurial business could qualify for a small business because you start small, you don't have all the paraphernalia of big companies, so you are a small and medium-scale enterprise. But a small business may not necessarily be run by an entrepreneur. A small business can be owned by a group of people. A company that has 20 shareholders will still be called a small business if it meets the criteria of the definition criteria of small business, number of employees and the capital. That makes it different from an entrepreneur who is somebody who is taking the risk, owning, managing a business.
The Total is committed to investing in employees. Now, what lessons can others rather take from this attitude?
Thank you very much. Total believes that employees are the bedrock of the company. Employees are more important than any other factor of production. Without the employees, the capital, the money, the machine, the software, and all that go into a company cannot be harmonized, cannot be organized. And so Total believes that employees must be well trained for their benefit and for the benefit of the company. So from Total point of view, training employees on entrepreneurship, for instance, is not only to empower the employee, but also to derive some benefit as a company. Because the trained employees come into the company with the entrepreneurial spirit that they have gained, they come with the personal finance knowledge that they have gained, and all these bear on their job. For instance, train on innovation, self-commitment, creativity, all these are also required for the employee to be a productive employee. So we would like to say that for a company that wants to move ahead, for a company that wants to be useful to the society, to invest in the employees. When you invest in the employees, they are happy with the company, they are happy with themselves, and they are useful to the society.
All right, so on the final note here now, does Total find a way to extend this type of training to other people out there that need it?
Total has what we call Sustainable Development Program, really, where we empower people in our areas of operations. We have empowerment training for, it could be hairdressing, it could be fishery, it could be computer, and we do that in all over the country. We train them, we equip them, we actually get shops for them, buy equipment for them, set them up. Total does that.
We do hope you enjoyed watching and listening to Mr. Joshua Ogbumi of Total. ProShare Nigeria Limited will continue to give you similar programs as time goes on. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.